welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get this all matte smoky eye, which is perfect for fall. It has all of the deep berry tones, and I paired it with a nice nude lip. Today's video I did use the Natasha Denona new Safari palette, which just the packaging in general is so beautiful. The eyeshadows are so beautiful, and I know it's a very expensive palette, but I had to have it when I saw how beautiful it is, so I used it today in the video. As you can see, I really loved how the eyeshadows performed. I know I haven't made videos the past week, but I've just been really busy with school and work recently that I haven't had the chance to sit down and film. I am getting ready and starting to film my Halloween videos. If you guys have any ideas or videos you'd like to see, leave those down in the comment section below because I'd love to do them for you guys. But without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So first I started out by taking my eye and taping it off to have a nice sharp angle, and I'm going in with the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I'm going to take the shade Lotus, and I'm going to use this as my blender shade in my crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rock this back and forth on a really large fluffy brush, just making sure I have a really heavily concentrated color. This was super pigmented, but I did have to build it up a little bit, so I'm just going to build this up and make sure it is fully blended. Now going into Amhara, which is, I'm sorry if I butcher all of these names, they're very difficult to read. I'm just going to take this a little bit lower into my crease because I'm going to have the darkest portion of this in my lash line area and blend it upwards soft towards my brow. So I'm going to do that. Now taking Alkaline eyeliner pencil from Urban Decay, I'm just going to take this and I'm going to draw a wing-like shape really messily on my upper lash line. It's okay if it's messy because we do have that tape which will give us the crisp edge anyway, but I'm just going to take that, messily draw it, and then smudge it with a short and stubby little brush. I want this just to be super pigmented and blended out here, so whatever color I put on top will pop even more. So that is going to be the shade Voodoo, and I'm just going to pack this on top of that liner. I want it to be a very heavily smoky wing and then fade out softly into the rest of the eyeshadow, which is why we have the eyeliner base to make it tacky to stick to. So now I'm going to go into Masai, and I'm just going to start blending out the Voodoo shade and really kind of merging all of the colors together. I want this to be super blended and super smoky and make it look very seamless. So I'm just going to go back and forth with a fluffy brush and a packing brush and just adding the color Voodoo, Masai, and Amhara, and just really mixing them together until I have a nice blended gradient. So once I have that, I am going to take the Fenty liquid eyeliner and I'm just going to do a tiny little line on my upper lash line. This is just going to help so when I put my fake eyelashes on, they blend really nicely with my real ones. Off camera, I'm going to put on the Smashbox Superfan Mascara and the Lily Lashes Miami Lashes. And this is the top part of the eye finished. Now I'm going to move on to the face. So for foundation, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, and I'm just going to apply this all over my skin using a Real Techniques blending sponge. This has been my go-to way to apply foundation recently. I have been loving it. So I'm just going to pounce that all over my skin. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes because I got the coverage that I wanted with the foundation, so I didn't need to add any more. So I'm just going to blend this under my eyes with the same sponge.
So let me know what you think of it. Enjoy!
To set everything, I'm going to take the Peach Perfect powder from Too Faced, and I'm going to channel my inner Patrick Star and use a powder puff to do so. This has been the way I've been doing it recently, and I really love how it makes my foundation last and look, so I'm just going to be Patrick Star and bake, bake, bake all over my face. So once I have that all over, I am going to take the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm just going to put this on to have a little bit more coverage and just kind of to smooth out my skin and make it look airbrushed. So I'm just going to dust that all over. For bronzer today, I am going to take the Marc Jacobs Coconut Bronzer, and I can't think of the name of it, but it's the coconut bronzer, and it smells delicious. And I'm just going to bronze up my face. I'm going to lightly take it around the perimeter of my face, my cheekbones, and around the sides of my nose. Then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette, I'm going to mix these two shades here, and I'm just going to apply these to my cheeks. It does look super bright at first, but these blushes fade really quickly on me, and just blushes in general do, so I like to apply heavy blush. Then going in with the Amrezi highlighter from ABH as well, I'm just going to coat myself in highlighter. And I wasn't going to do this, but you need highlighter, so I had to add that. Then just to set everything in place, I'm going to take the Morphe Prep and Set and drench my skin, and then just take my sponge and dab off to get rid of the powdery look. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go back in with the Alkaline Pencil from Urban Decay, and I'm just going to line my waterline with this. Then taking Voodoo again, I'm just going to really smudge this into my lashes and connect it to the outer wing, so it's really smoky and smudgy underneath. Then I'm going to go into Masai, and I'm going to use that to blend out the colors, kind of like how we did in the upper portion of the eye. I'm just going to go in with that, blend out the edges, make sure everything looks super smoky and blended. And then lastly, I'm going to mix Lotus and the other color, and I'm just going to blend out all of the edges. Then taking Malia, I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I wanted an all matte look, but I still wanted it to be highlighted. Then I'm going to apply some mascara and the Hey Girl lipstick from Dose of Colors, X Desi and Katie. And this is my completed look.
Yo, Domestic here. I'm glad to be on the NCS album with my track Forever. Forever is a melodic future house track with a high energy drop. My goal with this project was to create a catchy song with some
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you did. Also subscribe. I post videos every Wednesday and Friday. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye!